Hey everyone, it's Lisa, and today I thought I would do I guess it's my June favorites, even though we are well into July, but just things that I have really enjoyed in the past couple of weeks or month. And so I've just brought them all out here, and I'm just going to go through them in no particular order. One thing I wanted to, you guys know that this is like my favorite watch. As much as I love my Michael Kors watches, I have just enjoyed this aluminum fossil watch so much, and the color is blush. And I was saying that it's like a neutral. It really just, I love the way it just blends in with my arm, or my skin, and then just whatever I'm wearing. And I've had a few people ask me about, was it more peach, was it more pink? So I thought today I would just show you the color compared to, this is my Michael Kors rose gold watch. And you can see that it's pretty different. You can see how much the blush is a little lighter and not really peachier, but I don't know how to say it, pinker I guess, I don't know, pinkier. But I just love it. It's like half the weight of this one. And I'm just crazy about it. Yesterday or the other day when I was in Dillard's, I saw the blue one, and it's really pretty too. So I would have to say this is definitely a favorite of all times. Another favorite is, and you guys know this, wedges in general, but this particular wedge. This is the Stuart Weitzman look-alike that we all ran to Ross and got, and I was lucky enough that Melissa went and got me a pair, because my Ross, I don't think, ever had them. And it's the 9 West, and I don't know the style name or anything, because I'm sure this was probably a discontinued shoe. Now 9 West does have a similar looking shoe now, but the strap doesn't do the same thing. It doesn't wrap this way. It actually comes up and wraps this way, and it's just not the same. I tried them on and they're pretty, but it just is not the same as these. So you can see I have really worn, look at those good old toe marks in there. And this is the gel pad that I put in there. It's just the Walgreens brand gel pad. I think they were like $3 and something. They were right beside the Dr. Scholl's or whatever the more expensive ones are. And these, I can wear these shoes all day long, all over town, and even vacuuming and out that night. They do not hurt my feet, and I think a lot of that is because of this, because not only is it cushioned, it keeps my foot kind of stable in the shoe and keeps them from sliding too far forward. So if you have these shoes or anything like this, I would suggest you try that, because it really helped. But I just love these shoes, and I have enjoyed them so much that next year, if I want a new pair and I can't find a good look-alike, then I would be willing to pay for the expensive ones, because you do get your wear out of them. And I think I've seen, now is the time to look for the Stuart Weitzman on sale. I think I've seen them on sale somewhere. So love those, and love wedges and heels in general. A couple of you have asked me about my tan and what sunscreen I use, and different things that I do. I don't tan my face at all because of wrinkles, and mostly the age spots and the dark hyperpigmentation that I have spent time and money to fade. My body, I do wear sunscreen. I wear a higher sunscreen on my chest because I don't want it to get any more frecklier and wrinklier than it already is. But on my body, I usually use, it could be a 4, 6, 8, 10, just depending on how long I'm going to be out there. Now, I do not tend to burn at all. And that's pretty much how I've been, my entire life, unless I just stay out, all day. But Joelle from Martinique did send me these, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but it's a vitamin, and it's called a tan enhancer, and it's a nutritional supplement. And you take one per day, and you can see I've almost taken a whole month's worth. And it keeps you, it's supposed to give you a really good color. Got like lycopene, and you can look it up and read all about it. So this may be helping. I think it is helping sustain my tan and make it a pretty color. So that's one of my favorites. So thank you so much, Joelle. And I've got another one of these. I'm going to continue taking them. So those. This I've already looked up to see if I can order some more of this. This was in my gift package from Olivia from Canada, and it's Dewberry Your Sauvage Body Lotion, and I think there was one more scent, and this is the most interesting scent. At first I didn't know if I was crazy about it or not. It's a real earthy type scent, but this lotion is just, let me see if I can show you. It comes out real easily, and it's real thin, but it just goes in instantly. And I don't know if you're like me, but when I get out of the shower, especially if I'm getting dressed, but even at night when I'm going to put on my nightgown or whatever, I do like the body butters sometimes when I'm feeling, you know, dry, but sometimes I'm just ready to get out, get dressed, and go. And that's what this is good for. And it leaves a really pretty, just a real hydrated look, and smells so good. It smells, I can't even describe. Maybe you already know how Dewberry smells. They said it's a blast from the past, a nostalgic scent of sweet and juicy dewberry. I did not know what dewberry actually smelled like, but it's really neat, and I'm going to order some more. I think I looked it up, and it was, I think $5, $5.95 or something. I don't have a Body Shop near me, but I can easily order it. So I love that. This is something I've probably had this in my favorites before. I know I've showed it to you several times, but it's the Lorac Superstar Little Trio. This is the best little trio. It's a wonderful gold, a wonderful like mid-tone, and then this color is the color I used for eyeliner yesterday. I just wet my brush with Fix Plus, and it makes a wonderful eyeliner. Probably just as good as my cake liners as far as the brown goes. It's just such a good dark brown, and just this trio in general makes a beautiful brown, golden, bronzy, smoky eye. And I've just enjoyed it. I reach for it a lot. Like if I just want to use one of these colors all over, if I want to use that for a liner, I just don't think you can go wrong with this. This, I never thought this would be in my favorites. I have almost given this away or sold it because I just didn't get the hype, and I didn't really use it that much, but I kept thinking, well, I'm going to keep it because I might end up liking it. And I have used it so much this past month. For one thing, I took it to the beach. I showed you I took this and that Chantecaille palette to the beach, which I've enjoyed that too. I don't think I brought that out here, but that could be one of my favorites. But like today, I have on just Sin all over the lid, which is this color right here, and it's light and frosty, but just enough to still give you enough definition that you feel like you look like you have enough on. It's not just like this white. Virgin color is beautiful. All these colors down here are good for liners. Today I just mixed a little bit of the Dark Horse and Creep together just to do a little bit of darkness along the lash line. I pretty much smudged it out. But I've used Sidecar all over. That's really pretty. I really think it's worth getting. So, and I saw this morning, I was looking up something on Ulta.com, and they said it's back in. So really, it's a good value for the cost. And I would, even if you didn't want to get any of them, I would get that. What is the name of that one? Sin. I think they sell that separate. So love that. I guess these probably go hand in hand. And I just brought one of these out. BB creams, BB creams, BB creams. I love them. Have not used another thing since I got these. I have this one. I have the Missha Chobo Yang, which is, I think, geared towards aging skin, and I've got the number 2 in it, and then I've got the Missha Perfect Cover in 23 and 31. Now, I showed you the comparison of those two a couple of videos ago, and what I've enjoyed doing now is mixing this one, just one little dab of this and one little dab of that 31, and then I just mix it on the back of my hand and use it all over. And then what I do is this brush, I've told you guys and showed you this brush a million times. It will be in my brush favorites. You cannot go wrong just ordering this brush. It's the Sephora Professional 55 Airbrush. I think that's Airbrush 55, yes. One of my favorite, liquid foundation brushes, and now I've been using it for, after I put on my BB cream, I either use the Laura Mercier the Laura Mercier pressed powder. That gives you more of a, not matte, but not as luminous of a finish as the loose Laura Mercier Minerals, which both of them I use the natural beige. I use the loose today. Loose gives you a little bit more coverage. And I also love the Bobbi Brown, I believe it's called Natural 4. That has a little, it's got a little bit more warmth to it than the Laura Mercier pressed. So if I want more color, I'll go for the, and more coverage, I'll go for the Laura Mercier. All of them are wonderful. And so I guess I'm using the BB cream as a sunscreen, a primer, like a base, just everything. And then when you put that powder over it, it just makes it perfect. And one thing that is not in my favorites this month is any type of shimmer. I've just really enjoyed having just a luminous finish and not really using any shimmer. Now I'm sure that I will go right back to my Amber Diamond, which would be one of my favorites, and a lot of my other shimmers. I've even mixed some of the Chanel, the liquid Soleil, I think it's called Sundance or something. I've used that in with the BB cream a couple of times, and I like that too, but just for an everyday, I've just enjoyed using just the BB cream and the powder. And this, I know you know this is one of my favorites because I use it almost every day. It's the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, and this is the matte waterproof bronzer. I don't know if that makes any difference versus the regular one. I have so many, I thought, well, I would try to get something different. I absolutely love this. Love it. It's perfect. It's the perfect bronzer. It's what I use to bronze, contour, everything. And there might be something to the waterproof because it seems to last all day. I still have the same definition. And my makeup, between this and the BB cream, everything just seems to last so pretty all day. So love this, and I don't think you can go wrong with it. This is something I hesitated to show you because I know we can't get it here in the U.S. Christine, and I believe she lives in the Netherlands. I think. I'm not positive, but I think that's where she lives. I can't remember right now under pressure. But this is the Rosa Pessa number 46 in the Deborah Milano blush. I don't know what it is about this blush. It is just the most perfect rosy, beigey, bronzy color, and every time I wear it, I love it. It has just enough shimmer, and there's a Body Shop one that I have that's similar. I don't know if it'll even swatch. It's just got, and you can see it has just a beautiful sheen to it, but I love this blush. It's just so pretty. So that's definitely one of my favorites. My hands. I don't know if you guys are like me, but for some reason, I do not like to swatch things. I do it for you guys because I know it's important, but the other day in Victoria's Secret when the girl was showing me that shimmer stuff, I just asked her, can you swatch it for me? Because just when I'm out, I cannot stand. Matter of fact, usually I keep wet wipes in my purse so that I can wash them off. But so that's just one of my hang-ups. So I'll go on with my favorites. Let's see what I've got in here. Oh goodness, this is definitely one. Estee Lauder Sumptuous Mascara. This is the Bold Volume Lifting Mascara Sumptuous, and it's just, I don't think I've used Lash Blast or anything else since. It's got a real nice wand. It has the perfect amount of mascara on it. It lasts. It doesn't smudge. Now I did notice if I wear mascara on my bottom lashes, ever so slightly did it smudge a little bit, but not, you know, on my upper lashes. And I really do think it helps lift, and I kind of like, I hate to say clumpy lashes, but I do like volume. I like to be able to see my lashes, and that's what this does. And it comes off really well with my Bioderma. You know how much I love this. This is the Finger Paints, and it's in My Art Belongs to You. And I hope all of you went out and got this from Sally's. It's beautiful, beautiful. One of the prettiest pinks. If you like Strawberry Margarita, which has always been one of my favorites, it's like that but better, and it even smells good. I'm not sure what it's supposed to smell like, but I notice that every time I paint my fingernails, it's got like a sweet, perfumey, almost berry scent. Just a little added bonus. but Olivia sent this to me from Canada, and I'm so thankful because I love it. It'll be in my collection forever. And last but not least, my Bond number 9 in Fire Island. I love all my Bond number 9 scents. I love mixing them. I love my lotions. Sometimes I'll just walk by my dresser and put a little bit of lotion on, just, you know, to smell it. And I just love all of them. I think that is it. I'm sure that I have forgotten some things, but there was a few things I just wanted to tell you about, like the lotion and the nail polish and the bronzer and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to do a quick outfit of the day, and I'll be right back. Just one of these little t-shirts that I got at Old Navy. This little belt that I got at TJ Maxx. These are the plaid shorts that I got at Old Navy. I believe they're the 5-inch shorts or something like that. And then these are one of the pairs of shoes that Rhonda gave me. These are the Report, and I love them. And these, the two colors were a little bit different. These were a little bit more pink. The other ones were a little bit more of an orangey coral. And these just went with these shorts a little bit better. And I just love them. They're just so comfortable. It's hard to believe they're as high as they are. And I thought they looked good. They kind of match the plaid, the same type look. And I've had a few requests for what purse I'm carrying, and this is in my favorites too. Purses may come and go, but this one is always, just seems to be my favorite. I plan on getting another one for fall, the monogram. This is a Speedy 30 and Louis Vuitton, and I just love it. It just goes, doesn't matter what I wear, I feel like this goes with it, and I just enjoy the size, I enjoy the look of it. Like this morning, I was getting out of the car and I spilled Diet Sun Drop on it. I just, wiped it right off. I wasn't stressed about, getting it dirty or staining it or anything. It's low maintenance, it's classic, and I just love it. So I just can't tell you enough how much I have loved this bag, and I've used it pretty much every day. I do have some other totes and stuff that I use when we go places. I'll show you those later when maybe I'll show you what I pack to go. For accessories today, I have on the Sonia Bitone Rose Gold, and I guess it's like a CZ earring that Rhonda sent me, and she got it from, I believe, Shop NBC. And no necklace or ring or bracelet, because I feel like I've got so much going on with my shorts and my shoes and everything that I would just let that be the accent today. But of course I do have on my Fossil aluminum blush watch and my wedding ring and my nail polish. Let me go get those. I got a manicure and a pedicure, and I'll get them out of my purse and show you what I use. My fingers are Nouvelle Vague by Chanel, and then on my toes I put the Particuliere, and they look really good together. This doesn't really seem to match this outfit, but I just love this color, and I think it looks, they did my nails a little bit shorter, and so I love this combination together. And the fragrance I have on today, of course, is Bond number 9 Fire Island. So I hope you guys have a good week. I'm going to try to do as many videos as I can, and I was trying to think, I've gotten so many questions lately that I'd like to answer, and I definitely feel a vlog coming on, so maybe that'll be soon, and my brush video. So I'll see you real soon, and thank you for all of your sweet, wonderful comments. I just appreciate it so much, all of you. So have a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.